reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. They start this playoff game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver now.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Raiola. And this pass is caught. Finally a stop at the 4. Great catch and run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now the all-important extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Looking to scramble now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. With the catch, it's Tees. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Boy, this
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
The Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Muscles past the defender. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking for a gap. It's Proctor. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. On the move now. Grab behind the line, it's Proctor. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Techv Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Joyner. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the single back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Proctor. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Using his legs. It's Joyner. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Red Raiders line it up with first and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And he will score.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's strong. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's strong. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Signs the quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Huskers move into the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. They mix it up with a run. solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Junior. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's looking deep again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. On the run, it's Proctor. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Takes off in a bootleg. Fine time now, rolling to his left. And they've got him.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. Runs through the defender. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's enough for the 1st down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come.
He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Proctor.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking tackles and going. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
on nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Breaks into open space. And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. And there's the handoff. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Nebraska has the lead here. For these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming and not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bites off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Catch made wide open way downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. And finally, we have... Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And they tried the trickery there. It doesn't work. Stopped short of first down yardage. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now the offense will take over in good position. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds his man. It's Hudson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right after all that. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the quarterback just takes a knee. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the offense will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.